begin, let me say this. Our system, the American system of jurisprudence, is totally and completely corrupted and flawed. It is not a system of jurisprudence or justice. It is a system of injustice. It is owned and controlled by Freemasons. Every attorney, every judge is a member of the bench bar monopoly. The Freemasonic bench bar monopoly that is also owned on a higher level in the shadows by insidious Jews. All evidence presented in court, or I won't go so far as to say all, most of it is flawed, even forensic evidence. And since you weren't there, you could not rely on the evidence or the witnesses who present evidence to the court, because these witnesses are in the main liars, cowards, Paul Parrots, and fools that will do anything for attention or for an ulterior motive. So let me begin. When called upon for jury duty, a wise man or woman, a courageous man or woman will do one of three things. One, on the phone, after he gets the letter, he will call the court and say no matter what evidence is presented in the case, that he will or she will cast a vote of not guilty. This is a form of complacent obsolescence. It's a way to fuck the system. Second thing, he could go to court. He could sit on the jury, or she could sit on the jury. If the crime is a victimless crime, and of course if it is a victimless crime, the judge in this day and age will usually say, even though you may not agree with the law, you have to cast a vote. If you find that he violated the law or she violated the law, you have to vote not guilty. Well, if the crime is victimless, you automatically disobey the judge and you vote not guilty. Again, a form of complacent obsolescence. Third scenario, you go to court where someone committed upon another a heinous, horrible, vicious crime. Could be violent. I don't care what the crime may be. You will vote not guilty. And why? Because that evidence is not really evidence. Again, as I said at the beginning of the video, you were not there. You did not see it with your own eyes or hear it with your own ears. You're relying upon a third party to tell you what occurred, and that third party is usually telling a lie or is flawed because of the damage done to the cerebral cortex of his or her brain from fluoride, chemtrails, POPS, persistent organic pesticides in the soil. You cannot rely on another. You can't trust anyone except your gut, your inner feeling. So you vote not guilty. Now, I know some of you out there are saying, well, what if he is guilty? Well, if he is guilty, there's a higher power that he must atone to. And that higher power is called the universal law of action and reaction that you know as karma. He will be taken care of. Because when you do unto others what you would not have them do unto you, someday, and sooner than you think, someone else is going to do unto you what you don't want them to do unto you. That's all, folks. Complacent obsolescence is a way to take down and fuck this nefarious, heinous, cantankerous, evil, satanic system. It's a lot better than going out there and being violent. Do it easy. Use no violence until violence comes upon you. Then fight back with a can of spicy whoop ass.